Hey, welcome back to another guide. So funny thing is, I finished recording, and then I checked, but OBS recorded in the wrong file format. So I wasn't even able to do anything with it. So I have to redo the entire guide. So anyway, yeah, Vanguard guide. I want to get this over with, so let's start with the combos. So the basic combo that is my personal favorite that does some great damage. This is a grindstone silver guard blacksmith with 1 soul snap, along with PSHP. So that's how you know it's even tankier. To give good damage. What the fuck am I saying? Back to the combo. M1 brandish, Azure ignition, puncture. It's a pretty good combo, great damage, and it leads into M2 blade crash as well if you do it right, and it'll look something like this. Yeah, that's some pretty good damage. Normally that'll kill most things that are in game or anything of the sort. So yeah. And now let's go on with the second combo that someone showed me. His name's Aspect. I'll have a picture of his Discord. He showed me this, which is really good for vamps. Like, let's say you're fighting a vampire but they have no fire protection. This will keep them on fire, and it can be used to heal you. I'll show you guys an example of this in just 1 second. Let me backcast 2 times. And yeah, it'll be brandish, Azure ignition, unequip into regular puncture. Ass. Sorry guys. Oh, this is the 4th take of this shit. Oh, and there we go. So yeah, it's pretty good damage. The burn is really nice, and on vamps that should shred the fuck out of them. And yeah, that's about it for I guess I wouldn't consider them combos, but these are a few move stacks you can do. Say you have Azure ignition on, right? You can M1 brandish, right? It's for big damage and shit. And then M1 puncture. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then what's it called? M1 blade crash too. That could work as well. There's the M1s are extremely fast, by the way, very quick. So most of the time you can do true combos with it. I wouldn't say true, but the M1s are really hard to get out of because of how fast it swings. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's about it for main combos you can do and shit like that. So now let's get into the tips and tricks. So the tips I'd have for you are, there's not much, but you can use toneless along with the M2 and shit. So shit, I'm pretty sure you could even wait, let me see. Oh nah, you can't, because brandish stuns you. But I was trying to move stack the spell with brandish, see if that could be cool, but nope, don't work like that. But anyway, yeah, blade crash cancels fall damage. All you have to do is use it or just let the timer run out. And remember, it does have a startup animation, so if jumping off of sky, I suggest you use blade crash halfway down. Really good for escaping, really good for falling off high places, very good for securing grips and all that good jazz. Not to mention, puncture works weirdly where, let's say you can't unequip it while it's winding up, or else it'll just cancel altogether, like so. Yeah, if you try to pre-equip another a spell or some other bullshit, you can't do that, or else it'll just stop like that. Another fun fact about puncture is it does have hyper armor, or at least the Azure ignition version. Azure ignition one, once you charge it up, can't be stopped, and you can perfect block it, but with the speed you get from it, or with the distance you can travel with it, I doubt anyone can really punish you. But again, both the Azure ignition version of all the moves can be perfect blocked, but the non-Azure ignition ones cannot be blocked at all. Puncture, you can't mana shield it or block it. Blade crash, you can't mana shield it or block it. Or brandish, you can block it but you can't and mana shield it. So yeah. And regular puncture is great for ragdoll, by the way. Let's say you have snap ignis and you use puncture, let's say you hit an M2 Regular puncher would be great because they can't block it at all, so they're forced to tank it. And yeah, that's mainly it for tips and tricks and all that good shit when it comes to Vanguard. Not much you can really do. The class doesn't have much to it, but its damage is out of this fucking world. So yeah, I think that's about it for the Vanguard guide. I think I'll have like a race tier list, of shit for Vanguard. So let's say you want to know what races would be best to make a Vanguard, I'll leave that in the description down below. And if you want to ask me more details on why things are placed the way they are in the description, feel free to DM me. My Discord will be there. If enough people ask me, I'll make a more in-depth guide on Vanguard, along with the like Google document on all the matchups and how to like deal with every class well. And yeah, anyway, I hope everyone has a great day, and thank you for watching. Have fun with Vanguard.